Age of Empires 4 is soon to be released, and of course we've got lots of information about it, but I wanted to work on a short series about looking at the civilizations. Of course, with Age of Empires, a lot of the gameplay is about the different bonuses that civilizations get, so I wanted to take a closer look at the civilizations that they've announced, and today's video is going to look at the Chinese civilization. The Chinese civilization is described as a civilization that is one of impressive constructions, gunpowder strength, and a dynasty system that provides unique benefits and varied strengths to overcome the opponent. The Chinese civilization in Age of Empires 4 is a thriving, unique civilization that grows through the dynasty system over the years 907 to 1644 CE. They are powerful defenders behind formidable fortifications. So we see so far already that it's a civilization which is characterized by impressive constructions and particularly gunpowder strength. Also, it seems to suggest that they will have a fortification bonus perhaps on their buildings or walls. So it's also mentioned that the civilization has a dynasty system that provides unique benefits and varied strategies to overcome the opponent. It's also mentioned that the engineering prowess of the Chinese dominated the world for centuries, a trait present in Age of Empires 4. You live through the history as a Chinese culture. Strength and innovations created ripples across Eurasia, growing your empire as you move through vibrant Tang, Song, Yuan, and Ming dynasties. Your units speak Mandarin Chinese, a Sinitic language originating in North China. At the dawn of their civilization, the Chinese have a head start with additional villages. This lays the foundation for a robust economy, fueling the needs of a great, expansive civilization. City planning is an important growth strategy. A special trait of the Chinese civilization is their dynasty system, which offers several advantages when triggered, like unit bonuses and access to unique buildings. This gives several routes in strategy and ways to leverage all that the Chinese civilization has to offer. The military prowess of the Chinese lies in their mighty gunpowder units. They have access to multiple unique gunpowder units, making them a fierce civilization to go up against in battle. So we will see that the Chinese will maintain their additional villages that they start off with. We're quite used to that from Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. But what we see is that they will also have a special trait, which is a dynasty system. And it looks like we can take multiple routes within the Chinese civilization. It also looks like the Chinese will have access to multiple unique gunpowder units. And that's interesting. We see actually gunpowder being perhaps a bit more of an emphasis in Age of Empires 4. We see that the French have the unique cannon, and it looks like now the Chinese will also have unique gunpowder units, but we're not sure perhaps what those will be just yet. We find that in Age 1, the Chinese civilization's imperial officials get to work right away in contributing to a healthy gold economy. As the civilization starts laying down the brickwork needed to move into dynasties, ensuring tax collection is working to its full advantage is key. So we're going to see here something a bit special about the Chinese civilization. I feel that they're going to have a unique tax system, which will be a boost for their economy early on in the game. We're also going to see a specific unit that the Chinese have for this purpose, but we'll come to that in the next section. Age 2's Imperial Academy, one of the Age 1 landmarks, promotes focus on the Chinese civilization's growing base layout. This landmark influences nearby buildings, having them generate additional tax revenue. So we see again a kind of a game mechanic where other buildings influence others, and we saw with the French that the keep can make the stables and archery range make their units cost less. But we see with the Chinese that there's more of a tax and eco bonus available for buildings being placed nearby others. In particular, this landmark influences nearby buildings, giving additional tax revenue. The Imperial Palace is one of the landmarks bringing you into Age 3, allowing the Chinese civilization to spy on an opponent to see what they're up to. Its considerable vision gives the Chinese a keen advantage, seeing over mountains and stealth forests, and an ability to spot enemy villages. In Age 4, the Great Wall is the Chinese civilization's great treasure. A powerful defensive structure, the landmark is one of the options bringing you into the final age. Built upon stone walls to bolster wall health and nearby units' damage. So this gives us a bit more information about the phrase, "They are powerful defenders behind formidable fortifications." So this particular landmark is going to be adding a lot of fortifications, and it seems to suggest that it will be giving units an extra bonus damage. Moving on to the unique units, the Chinese civilization have the Imperial Official, an official produced from the town centre that collects gold from nearby buildings. We've touched upon this in previous sections, but this looks like it's one of the eco bonuses that the Chinese get. Fire Lancer, a cavalry unit from the Yuan dynasty, equipped with a fire lance. Nest of Bees, a powerful siege weapon that fires an immense burst of rocket arrows in an area. Last but not least, we're going to touch upon Dynasties. The Dynasties are a unique trait of the Chinese civilization. Chinese villagers can build both landmarks from a single age. Doing so triggers a dynasty with unique bonuses, buildings, and units. So what's interesting about this is that it's not entirely clear as to whether you can choose which bonus or which dynasty that you will want to select in any given game. It could be random, but perhaps there is an opportunity to choose it. I'm not entirely sure just yet. But in any case, there are 4 dynasties to speak of. There's the Tang dynasty, which is about exploration. Vision bonuses for scouts. Boosting exploration efforts is the bonus. There's the Song dynasty, which is involved in population boom, which gives you access to the unique village building, and Zhuge Nu, a repeater crossbow unit, and reduction in village production time. Yuan dynasty, which is involved in food booming. It gives you access to the unique granary building and fire lancer unit, and an increase in unit movement speed. Lastly, the Ming dynasty, which gives you a military advantage, access to the unique pagoda building and grenadier unit, and health bonus to military units. So it's really interesting to see that the Chinese civilization have this unique situation with dynasties, and I wonder whether we'll be able to choose which dynasty we go for unlocking specific bonuses, or whether it's just given to us at random. I guess we'll have to watch this space. So of course there's a lot to take in there, but as a summary, the Chinese are going to have strong gunpowder units. They have a dynasty system that provides unique benefits. They have been described as a powerful civilization at defending behind formidable fortifications. They start with additional villages, and they have access to 3 unique units: the Imperial Official, Fire Lancer, and Nest of Bees. In Age 1, the Imperial Officials will collect tax. In Age 2, Imperial Academy influences nearby buildings, giving you access to even more tax. Age 3, the Imperial Palace allows you to spy on your opponent. And in Age 4, you'll have access to the Great Wall, which will be a powerful defensive structure and formidable fortification. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video and are really excited about Age of Empires 4 as I am. We've got plenty of other content on Age of Empires 4, we're going through all the civilizations just like this. If you're interested in seeing those videos, click on the left end card screen, that'll take you to the one about the French. On the right side will give you the playlist to see all the other civilizations that we've done and will be coming up. Take care guys, and see you on the next video.